Everybody, how's it going? Mark here at Backcountry Pipe. Down in the basement this evening, enjoying a bowl. Thought I'd turn on the camera, make a video, share a few thoughts. What am I smoking tonight? Well, first of all, this is the first pipe purchase from eBay in quite some time for me. Absolutely gorgeous little pipe. Somewhat of an influence from Pat the Pedaling Piper, but here is a Oxford's Finest Briar. I believe it's a apple billiard type shape. It's been restored, cleaned up, and absolutely loving it. And as soon as I seen this on eBay, I've been kind of watching. I was like, I want a good pipe for Galveston and Hogarth Rum Twist or Revar Plug. And I saw this guy, and I just put in a bid, got it, and very happy. So just a great little pipe, classic shape, and smaller bowl, which is great for some of the more full flavor blends. So I got some rum twist there. Cut a little bit off, cut it up, let it sit for 15 minutes or so, and just sip away. Beautiful stuff. Fantastic flavor profile, and yeah, nice in a little pipe. Which kind of brings me to a recent video a while back from Truck and Piper Bob, talking about the older pipes, which I find fascinating, and had some really great points, which kind of, I guess, spawned into some other videos from people about older briar and this and that, and some great points about the lightness, the density of the older briars, and how the quality was better. It kind of seems to be the general consensus. Not that I have a whole pile of older pipes, but I do agree with what everybody said, and people kind of got right down into the the facts and science of it all. And that's true, and maybe part of that is too because back in the old times, the old days, there were smaller pipes. Maybe that had a little bit to do with it. But when it comes to the old pipes, the first thing that I always think of, and by old pipes I mean older pipes, estate pipes, all that other stuff is great, but what I think of it is the story, because all these older pipes have a story, previous lives. That's when I see an old pipe and I think of the story. I think about the hands that might have held it, where it's been in the world. Has it been a good friend in good times and the bad? I mean, you see even some pipes that are World War II era or older, and what they've possibly been in or where they've been. I know it kind of sounds a little corny, but when I think of older pipes, I think of the stories. I think of the places they've been, the conversations they've been around, the feelings that they've nurtured, per se. And to me, that's what I value in with older pipes, older briar, and of course the great shapes and classic shapes and looks and sizes. That's what appeals to me. So it's not an overly in-depth look, but the older pipes have a story, or at least I like to think they do. Kind of don't mean to romanticize it too much. But you see all those old hard castles, and especially being over in the UK and Europe, and what they've probably been through over the years. They can only tell stories. As will happen with probably all of our pipes, someone else will come across them and enjoy them just as much as they once were, which could very well perhaps have been this pipe. Or maybe this pipe was smoked once or twice, put in a drawer in an attic, and that was it. Who knows? But That's what I tend to think of. And definitely enjoying these smaller bowls and older shapes. And when I say smaller, I guess I mean more just average than some, you know, the great big giant ones. So Bob, it's not very in depth and detail response, but that's why and what I like about older briar. With that, you can see behind me, I built a pipe rack. First time trying that. Me and my son there last week in the evening times did a little bit. He was sanding away and built a pipe rack. I might put a little video of it if I can link these together at the end of this video, and just kind of showing you what we did, just with you know, some countersink bits and cordless drill and jigsaw and some stain, and it all seemed to work out pretty good. And I made it just the size to fit my shelf here. I have some older tins and empty old boxes, cigar boxes, and a bit of an old tin collection in the back, but it fits my my cabinet just perfectly from end to end. So I got a Hardcastle on the way. Really been enjoying hearing all about the Hardcastles from you know, from Bob and fellas across the pond, Piper X1X. So yeah, so I have a Hardcastle or two on the way. Maybe this week it'll arrive. I'm not sure. Holden in the way posted a video of his recently and was super happy and excited about it. So I'm interested for those to arrive, and we'll see what happens. Probably I'll make a video when they get here. Oh, this is going out again. I'm sorry, talking too much. Anyway, with that, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this bowl. And yeah, think about the old briar and what hands have enjoyed bowls of tobacco prior to me, and what kind. With that, I'll see you on the next video. Cheers. Well, here's the empty view of the pipe rack that me and my son made. He helped sand it. Kind of a rough build, but everything was done. I don't own a drill press or anything like that, so it was all done with jigsaw, drill bits, and everything. Neat little felt pads that you put on the bottom of chairs, fit in the hole just perfectly recessed. And here is my first attempt ever at a pipe rack. And here is the pipe rack with its new occupants. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy the way this turned out. Northwest Pipe Smoker collection here on the end with the Tom Howard, a BP Jum. Always forget this maker. Falcon, a 7 LE second that was sent to me by Matches 860 back in the day. I have an Oxford, which is a recent purchase. Dunhill, Mario Malini, Matches 860 tribute pipe. The Rattray's pipe that I purchased in Edinburgh, a good deal, which is a fantastic pipe. Brigham, Stanwell second, LL Bean, Dr. Graybo, and 3 Petersons. And that is not all, but quite a bit of my collection. Very happy the way this turned out.